everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite G1 figs. It is Star Saber from the Victory line. Came out in 1989, Japan only. Really nice looking box. This is the second release box. The first release was actually horizontal, I believe. Different picture, whatnot. So, nice artwork of Star Saber there. Nice pick of the toy. Flip around to the back here. You get to see a nice picture of the fight scene, whatnot, that we've seen from the other Victory series guys. Some of his transformation and whatnot. His tech specs there. He is a Brain Master, so we can kind of see the gimmick there and whatnot. So, alright, let's take a look at the fig. Alright, here is Star Saber in all his different little components. We have Saber right here. He is also known as the Brain of Courage. We have the V-Star, and then his Transector that he uses to turn into Saber, whatnot. So, let's look at the Brain Master real quick. Get these guys out of the way. Zoom in here. One of the last gimmicks that we got with the G1 Transformers. We had Headmasters, we had Target Masters, then we had God Masters, then we have Brain Masters. Pretty cool concept, whatnot. The Brain Masters were only Autobots. There's only 4 of them. Saber being one, and the rest of them were Blacker, Laster, and Braver. I believe that form Road Caesar. Real quick size comparison. Here he is next to, oh, as he falls down, Lord Zarek, or Scorponok, as he's referred to in the Japanese Headmasters. Haikyuu or Jinrai from the Master Force series. Pretty decent size. He does have some nice articulation. His arms can rotate. Not to there because it hits that, whatnot. Kind of look like an engine block. Kind of interesting. And he can rotate at the thigh area or whatnot, or the legs at the hip there. So, not too bad. Really nice. Let's bring in his Transector here. The jet. We do see this a couple times in the show, but not too much. The nice thing about these guys too is that they can fit inside the cockpits, which is really nice. Both Star Saber and the Road Caesar guys can. Just really sweet. Really nice looking plane. I do like it. Color scheme's nice. The red, white, and blue, I guess. Fairly decent size to say Voyager class. Landing gear, really nice. Rolls. So, I'll have some pics at the end. A little bit closer look at these guys, whatnot, in their different modes. Let's check out the V-Star real quick. Really nice looking, I think they call it like a battle platform, whatnot. We do see Star Saber's adoptive son, which is kind of weird. He was a human being, Jan. Fly this a couple times to help out. Really nice power up. Whatnot. It can store his gun and the Star Blade, but I don't usually keep it in there because it falls out. Nothing really latches it in there, and I want to really keep the chrome nice and scratch free. So, but let's combine them real quick. The mode that we usually see them in is we're going to take the jet here, fold those down, fold these up. Really don't need the landing gear anymore. And this little notch right here, as you can see this groove right in there, is going to attach to that white part back there. So align everything right here. And there we go. See, it just attaches right back there. Close this up. Pull these back down. And this is usually the mode that we usually see him in, his alt mode. Really sweet looking fighter, I mean starfighter, whatever. Really sleek looking. Yeah, I really do like this. Nice molded guns, vents, stickers are nice. I'm not too, I mean, the Star Saber, it's okay. You can kind of tell where they came out with some of the ideas for Firebird from the Brave line and whatnot. Color scheme and Firebird had the same type of stickers and all that. So, yeah. So, there he is. Let's transform him really quickly to his Saber into the Saber robot. I'm just going to release the plane by pushing this white button. It detaches right there. Take Saber out. Over there. Close that up. Push down this yellow button to release his legs. Pull these bits back, pull that back, detach the front. There we go. Put that off to the side. Do his arms. Flip out his fists here. There we go. So here is the gimmick with the Brain Masters. We're going to open up his chest, like so. It's going to fit in there like this. And then pull his chest back up, and then it releases, and it shows his face. So that's the gimmick with the Brain Masters. It's a pretty cool little gimmick. Kind of nice. You can take the front end of the jet and just attach it to the side, either side, as a port right there. It just becomes kind of like a shield or whatnot. You can take his gun, put it in there, and there you go. Again, we don't really see this mode too often, but still pretty nice. Alright, let's transform to Star Saber. Take these parts off. We're just going to fold his arms back in. Then we're going to take this part, just fold it up. And that part's done, kind of like you see in the beginning of the victory show. And just set them up to the side. We get the V-Star here. We don't need the landing gears anymore. Flip these parts back. And rotate the landing gears around. They become the feet. There we go. And just pull this part down. Reveals his hand there. There we go. Send those down. Take the Saber here, and we're just going to attach them just like we did with the plane. It's going to attach to the white right there. Kind of like Power Master Optimus Prime. If I can get them in there. Let's see. There we go. Pull this back. And there we go. This is what we usually see Star Saber when he's not out there battling the Zaris and his minions. His non-powered up form. Really nice. The blade, again, can store back here. So then when he's ready for battle, he just, what does he cry out? Battle up or something like that. So then this piece back here will fold right over his head. There we go. Fold up his antennas. And there's Star Saber in his battle up mode. Really nice. If you saw my King X Kaiser, kind of like the same type of gimmick that they use with the face when he puts on his armor, whatnot. So, one little gripe is this is common with a lot of them. Over time, the spring gets a little worn down, I think. So, his face sometimes doesn't stay down all the way. But not too big of a deal. So, his other cool gimmick, since he is the master swordsman in the whole Cybertron line or Autobots, take his front of his jet plane. There's a little hole right there. And he pulls out his sword. And now he's got the, what's it called, the Saber blade. And there we go. There is Star Saber in all his glory, I guess. Really nice Transformer. One of my favorites. Still to this day, one of my favorites. Absolutely love him. Love the color scheme. He's got some, I mean, he's a brick, G1 brick, but he does have some nice articulation, at least clickety joints in the shoulders and in the elbow. So that's nice. But that's about it. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. He's really sweet. Here he is real quickly with the Robot Master. Yeah, when I first found out about this guy, I was watching, started to watch YouTube, and I watched Graham, the Collector 75, his review of this guy. I was like, oh man, this guy's really sweet looking. Couldn't find him, and I settled for the Robot Master. Then I was able to pick him up like a month later. Really awesome fig. He is expensive. Is he worth it? Depends on if you want to spend some good money, because you really want to pick him up complete. He is one of these white figures that, if he's not taken care of properly, will yellow and whatnot. So you have to be careful on that when you're looking for him in the secondary market. You really do want to get his blade, because, I mean, that's who he is, Star Saber. This is the mode you usually see him in, displayed in. So if you don't want to, if you can find this piece, but you don't find, like, let's say the Brainmaster, it's not a big deal. But you definitely kind of want this at least, the sword, and then the rest of it, just so you can have like the transformation in the jet mode and in the robot mode. So, because the face really doesn't, the Brainmaster really doesn't do anything, unless you're going to have this off, so you can have something there. But all right, enough of that. Let's see. Here he is, next to some of his buddies from the show. If I can fit him in the screen here. Here he is with Victory Leo. They combined into Victory Saber, the second largest G1 Transformer ever made, which is pretty sweet. And just a side note, Victory Leo's gun there is the biggest G1 gun ever made too. Bigger than Fortress Maximus. I don't know. Trivia question, whatever. I don't know. Here he is with Road Caesar, the other Brainmasters. Here he is with Great Shot, my all-time favorite. And then again, you've probably seen this with my other reviews and whatnot. Here he is with Desirus, which unfortunately it would have been nice if Desirus was bigger. But yeah, definitely check out Star Saber. I mean, if you haven't seen the Victory series, check that out. It's a really good series. One of the best fight scenes between him and Desirus at the end was, I mean, pretty nice. Reminds me of like Megatron and Optimus and whatnot. So, but these guys held nothing back either. So, pretty cool. You can find this guy for cheap. Definitely pick him up. he goes for a lot of money with box and everything else. I mean, you're going to be looking at probably around a 3, low 3, high 4s maybe for this guy, 400. So, but I like him. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.